Welcome, everyone. Here we are with the influential Creatrix. I'm really excited to be here today again, but today with another amazing soul. Do you want to present yourself, my dear, and tell what you do and where you are from and all that jazz?
Perfect. Yes, I can do that. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Nicole Santer. I help women who are working full time build a business while having a job and kids and doing all of the things. I'm also in that position and in the past had struggled with burnout. So I'm really passionate about not being this either or having to pick and choose working versus building a business or having to feel less than because you still work in the corporate space or have supplemental income. So I live in Vancouver, BC in Canada, and ask questions away.
Yeah. So what is your why? Why you start this business?
That's a really good question. So I totally fluked into being in the online space. I didn't intentionally set out to create a business. I wanted to get a discount on this health product and then just fell in love with this whole idea that you could create your own business and be in the online space and connect and empower other women. And that was, probably 6-7 years ago now. And then my business has morphed and grown over time. But now why I continue to do it is that I guess it's always been really about empowering other women. And it started by empowering myself. And then it shifted into empowering others. And I love to be a role model for my two girls to show them that they can do anything that's possible. Anything they set their mind to.
What's the name of your two girls?
Callie and Lauren, and they're 10 and 9. Almost 9.
Proud mama. Nice to know.
Yes.
Tell me, what do you coach? What do you teach?
Yeah, great question. So I tend to focus a lot on strategy. So offer creation, more in what do you want to put out into the world? How do you want to help and serve others? So that's one of my zone of geniuses. And then doing it in an aligned way, I guess, is a different spin on it that I take compared to others. I also love more of the systems and back end of businesses. So how to work smarter, how to have sales funnels, automation, all of that. So it's really, I guess my approach is if you have an idea and you want to take it into the world, what's the most aligned, easiest, and funnest way that we can birth that to creation without overwhelming yourself or feeling like you have to sit in front of your computer all the time?
Tell me, do you want to expand? Do you have enough clients or do you want more clients?
I think we all want to expand. I think the answer typically is yes. I have some clients that I love that I work with. I have a couple of spots for some individual one-on-one clients right now. That's mostly the work that I'm doing. And then I have some ideas for courses and programs down the road.
Nice. I am so deeply in love for helping Creatrix women as you to find their following, to find their clients, to launch their products. I would like to know, why are you doing all of this? What is the reason behind? What is the energy keeps keeping you going forward?
There is nothing better than getting a Voxer message from a client who says, oh my gosh, I finally did the thing, or I had somebody who signed up into their programs, or they've gotten over that hurdle. I live for those. It warms my heart knowing that I'm helping somebody else bring their dreams to life. So that's really the motivation for me and why I keep doing what I'm doing.
Nice. What is your dreams? What are your dreams?
Good question. I have to think about this. I love the idea of time freedom, financial freedom, not so much location because I love where we live and with my kids still being in school. So I guess it's just the freedom of choice that if I decided I wanted to leave corporate, I have that choice. If I want to do corporate and my business, I'm empowered to do what I want, and there's no financial limitations. And no expectations from others, I guess would be my dream. Living
Wow.
life on my terms.
What is your income goals for the next year?
I would like to, so let me just take a step back. I look at my income holistically, and this was a big shift that I made with being in the corporate space as well as having a business. I look at everything with multiple income streams coming in. Right now, I'm about 20 to 25K per month when I look at it holistically. Ideally, I'd like to shift the amount coming in from my business more from my corporate, but ideally probably getting into the, 50K months would be phenomenal, and then shifting into business full time.
I live in Mexico, so 50K a month is my goal as well. And it is because that means 1 million a month. So how cool is that? You can be a monthly millionaire. Tell me what you want for your future. What you want? Who are your clients?
Oh, okay, great question. So a lot of my clients are women just like me. They have ideas. Yeah, I mean, I think we all kind of like.
My clients are women just like you.
I feel like most of us are helping an old version of ourselves, or we're a couple of steps ahead of our ideal client. So my ideal person is somebody who excels pretty much in everything that they do. They are looking to be able to do their business and be a mom and be present and take care of themselves and really do it all without feeling that they're burnt out or overwhelmed or stressed. And she has this mission and this purpose, this sole desire to give back and to empower others. So she's likely gone through a transformation and a journey, an experience that's unfolded. And now it's time to gift those lessons and help others in the way that she was able to transform.
Oh, I almost broke my light. Sorry. What are the dreams that you have for your kids?
Oh, I want them to be happy. And I know that's so cliche, but I truly just want them to be able to do what they want, to be able to experience whatever their job is, to wake up every day and look forward to doing their work, whatever that looks like, and to have loving and fulfilling relationships with others, obviously for my husband and I to be part of their lives, and just be able to explore and figure out who they are and be true to who they are.
What is your favorite things about yourself?
I'm sorry, my favorite.
Your favorite qualities.
Oh, my favorite qualities. I think what I love is that I'm really able to hold space for others and to listen and to help them really understand what their true desires are and what they are looking to accomplish and do. Because I don't think a lot of people can truly listen without judgment and to hold that sacred space.
I'm happy then you arrived there. If I was your client, what could you give to me?
I feel like, it's really dependent on what you're looking to accomplish and achieve. I don't believe in a cookie cutter strategy or approach to doing business, or really how you approach your life. So if you were to come in and be a client of mine, we would figure out where you are, where you want to get to,
and close the gap.
Exactly. And that's what it is. And then it's me utilizing the tools and the tricks and all of the things that I've learned along the way to help you, instead of taking the long way that I feel like I might have taken, to accelerate your learning path and to be there to support and guide you along the way.
It's so interesting. I am super excited to meet women as you, because we all took a bunch of decisions who took us here where we are. When did you start? How long did you start?
About 6 years ago, I started, but it was a totally different business and what I envisioned doing. And like I kind of said at the beginning, it was total fluke. Like I remember saying, It was a direct sales company that I had joined. I think a lot of people start in the online space in that area because it's like you find something that you like, or you want to save get a discount on something. That's what I did. And then it was just like this whole new world opened up to me of,
You mean network marketing?
Network marketing. Yeah. So that's how I started. And then I learned a lot of things that I don't like and won't continue and never continue doing. But it was all part of that journey. But once I could see the possibilities in the online space and the connections and the true relationships that you can form, which seems so bizarre to anybody who's not in this online world, I just fell in love, and I had to be part of it.
I cannot imagine. What was the network marketing? Then you start, can you tell what kind of industry it was on?
Sure. It was in the health. So it was home workouts and supplements that I started with.
I know exactly what is.
Okay. There's lots of them, but yeah, so that's how I started. And I found this beautiful online community of women who were empowering other women, who were super accepting. And I fell in love with it. And then from there, it naturally progressed, and I found some great masterminds and formed beautiful relationships with other entrepreneurs. And it was interesting because we were all with the same previous network marketing company, ended up in a mastermind together. And then since then, like, we vacation together, we chat. Actually, I just messaged one of the girls this morning because we had met in California. I think it was 4 years ago today. So that was the first time we met in person.
Oh, that is exciting. How was for you?
It was wonderful. Yeah, I love it. And that's, I think, when you can bring the online world into quote unquote like real life and get to see people and have those true connections. So
tell me a story of a client to blow your mind.
Oh my gosh, I have so many.
So share 2 or 3 if you want.
Okay, I have the most amazing clients. Like, I love and adore these women that I get to work with. But the first ones that kind of come to mind is, there was one woman, we did a single session, a strategy session, an intensive, and it was 90 minutes. And we kind of went through everything in her business. And she was doing things that she didn't want to do, that she thought she had to do. So we kind of like cut all of the things out that she didn't want, restructured some of her pricing and her packages. And she messaged me afterwards, and she's like, this was the best, 90 minutes I ever spent. And it was so rewarding and fulfilling for me. And then she wrote back at the end of the 30 days, and she had, consistent kind of 10K months, and she jumped to 30K. And it was like the simplest little shifts that we made in her business, that like she was taking weekends off and spending it with her daughter and celebrating the amazing clients that she was getting.
Celebration is so important, right?
Yeah. So like that's one. And it shows you, sometimes I feel like we're in our business and we need somebody to come in and have that outside perspective to help us kind of like zoom out and see because we put blinders on. So that was just like a prime example of that. I have another amazing client who does stock photography, and we had worked together. She had a pretty established audience and a great offer for her membership, but we put a few kind of plans in place, and she ended up having a $53,000 launch in 10 days of us, like the first month of us working together. So that was another amazing one as well.
What are the projects then you have for the future? What offers you are going to bring in?
Yeah, so right now I really like the personalized support in a one-on-one container. That's really where I thrive, both as the mentee, and I love to do it as the mentor. But I will have some courses. I have a little mini mind that I'm working on. So it's more of a mindset program that's going to be 6 weeks coming up. I envision a mastermind down the road, but right now I love the intimacy of the private one-on-one container. So yeah, there'll be lots of good stuff coming.
Hey, how people can find you online?
Yeah, so my Instagram handle is the 9 to 5 CEO. So that's where I tend to hang out the most.
9 to 5 CEO.
It works perfect, right? And then my website's getting a little bit of a refresh there, but you'll be able to find the 9to5CEO as well, .com. And then I have lots of freebies and resources.
Send me all these links through Messenger, please.
I will. Yeah, for sure. Would love to.
What message did you have for your young self 10 years ago?
Oh my gosh. What I would tell myself if I could go back is that you don't have to do it the way other people are telling you. You think you have to do it. I wish I would have known that and felt empowered enough to do things the way that I desired to, instead of feeling kind of like pushed or forced into certain choices and certain lifestyle.
What things do you wish for your future? Are you looking to grow online? Are you looking to become a leader of your field? Are you looking to get more clients? Do you have any blogs on money? Tell me something, because I have something to give to you.
Oh, okay, sure. I feel that eventually when the time is right, I will step fully into the online space. And it's not from an ego standpoint, because that's not why I'm doing this, but I just really want to be there to support and empower other women. So it's not about me, it's about more of the bigger movement, because I feel that there's so much guilt and shame. And I felt this as an entrepreneur still in corporate. Like, it's not really directly said, but it's implied a lot. Like, you got to go full time in your business. You got to fully back yourself. If you have a job, you're not fully backing it yourself, or you don't 100%. Like, there's just those sort of subtle nuances just below the surface. And so I'm kind of like there to bust that myth and say that, no, you can do both, and here's how. So that's the movement I want to bring forward and empower others.
I love it. I would love to send me a message. I would love to give you a full game plan roadmap for the next 12 weeks of your life.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Send a message to the people who are watching, and we say bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, bye. Thank you so much. I will talk with you in a second. I'm just stopping my live stream and the recording.